President Muhammadu Buhari has instructed quick action in fighting banditry and other insecurity challenges in the country and will continue to assess the APC government as they take on a second-term task. All eyes on President Muhammadu Buhari. And INEC is giving more explanations about its server and whether it was used for the 2019 elections. But there are arguments whether there is an existence of any server. Oh, many thanks for joining, everyone. Welcome to Politics Today, live on Channels Television. I'm Sean Kimalia, Channels Television's global headquarters in Lagos. We continue our countdown and monitoring of activities of the government as the nation eagerly awaits the formation of the president's cabinet. It's now 19 days since the inauguration of the government for a second term in office, and we await the formation of the president's cabinet. One of the controversies in the land is about the INEC server, about 2019 elections and how the results were transmitted. That case is in court. Well, it gets our attention tonight, and we shall not be discussing what is the instrumentality of the discussion in the courtroom, but some of the issues that are not in court as we speak. But in Imo State, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has been explaining whether or not to use the server to transmit or store results in the 2019 elections. There's been controversies over the past days. Now, the commission in Imo State, where it is holding a review of the 2019 elections, says that it did not use it, though it piloted it before the 2019 elections.
The 2019 elections were conducted according to law. We used the Federal Constitution of the Federal Republic, we used the Electoral Act, and we used our own guidelines for 2019 general elections. The guidelines are just, everybody asked it. We gave it to media, to political parties, to everybody. If you look at them, all of them, we did not conduct election outside these three instruments. If you look at those three instruments carefully, you will see that there was no way that the issue of transmission ever was highlighted there.
All right, let's now check out our political roundup. We have more trending political stories for you.
The Deputy President of the Senate, Senator Imo State, has promised to be non-partisan in the discharge of his statutory responsibilities. Senator Imo State, who thanks the 67 senators who voted for him to emerge as Deputy President of the Senate, says the 9th Senate will create the enabling environment for President Muhammadu Buhari to achieve his next-level agenda.
We provide the enabling environment for Mr. President to be able to implement the next-level agenda.
The Supreme Court has set July the 5th to deliver judgment in the appeal filed by the People's Democratic Party candidate in the 2018 Imo State governorship election, Ademola Adeleke. At the hearing of the case in the Apex Court today, Mr. Adeleke asked the court to uphold his appeal and set aside the judgment of the appeal court and restore the judgment of the election tribunal, which declared him winner of the poll. The Supreme Court judgment on July the 5th will come 3 days before the time elapses for the conclusion of the case, in line with the Constitution. The Independent National Electoral Commission has taken steps to critically examine the electoral process during the 2019 election with a view to make it better. During a review mechanism held in Umuahia, the resident electoral commissioner, Joseph Ilo, says apart from the issue of funding, electoral guidelines and security are very crucial for democracy to be sustained. INEC National Commissioner, Professor Okechukwu Ibiano, also disclosed that the outcome of the gathering would enable the umpire address the challenges encountered. The Imo State chapter of the Action Alliance Party has dissociated itself from the action of the national chairman, Kenneth Udeze, who announced over the weekend that the National Think Tank Committee of the party has withdrawn from all legal suits challenging the victory of Imo State Governor Emeka Ihedioha. Addressing newsmen in Owerri, the Imo State capital, the Imo State chairman of the Action Alliance, Uche Ahaneku, says the state chapter is solidly behind their governorship candidate, Uche Nwosu, through all the court suits, and the action by the national chairman is an aberration and illegal. Mr. Ahaneku, however, says the state chapter of the party have resolved to suspend the national chairman, Mr. Kenneth Udeze, following a petition from his ward.